Okay, so I'm just home from work and I jumped onto YouTube and saw that a bunch of booktubers are doing a reading sprint. So we've got 9 minutes and 23 seconds to go. So I'm going to read some of this new book of mine, The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. Started at work today, very, very good so far. Just like really nice, easy, light, which is exactly what I've been feeling like because I've been reading so many thrillers. But my eyes are so sore. I feel like I'm getting a stye in my eye and it's like, ah! But maybe it's just like an eyelash that's stuck there. So I'm waiting until tomorrow to see if it gets swollen. If so, your girl needs to go to the pharmacy. But for now, let's read. I love this. There's a part where it says, I get to work early and sink down in my chair. My desk is the closest thing to home at the moment. That's exactly how I feel. I mean, yes, I have a home, but my job is my everything, and I never thought that I'd be that person. But things have changed in my life, and work is my everything now. Although, there is this. As you can see from the cover, this girl clearly likes plants. I think it's even there, yeah. So, she goes on to be like, pot plants are arranged in such a way that I can see people approaching before they can tell whether I'm at my desk. My pot plant wall is widely regarded among the other junior staff as an inspiring example of interior design. I wish I could have plants at my desk at work, but sadly it's against the rules, and I understand why, because we have quite a big office and a lot of people could be very allergic to it, even though we get to keep 2 meters distance at the moment. You know, one day things are going to go back to normal, and yeah, we're just not allowed the plants or to, you know, spray deodorant and stuff like that and perfume, because those that are allergic to it, it could be life-threatening to them. So, I do love my plants. I just watered my weeping fig. The only plant of mine that is not doing well is my string of pearls. That has died, and I am holding out hope for it. Come and have a look. Very sad about it. Very, very sad indeed. Considering I only bought it last month, I didn't really know how to look after it. I don't know if you can even see my eye now. It probably looks completely normal, and I probably sound like an absolute drama queen. Oh god, yeah. Look at this poor thing. It's a graveyard. There's a few, but I'm pretty sure if I pull them, they would come off. I think I should bin it. I think its life is over. But I can't do it. I'm just still watering mouldy soil because I've bloody effed it up. But the other plants are doing well. I've got my bonsai. Obviously that one's doing great because I painted it. It's eternal. That one's my pothos. You've seen loads of them. The others are in other rooms, so I won't bore you with them. But yes, I have killed a plant, and I'm very sad about it because I am a new crazy plant lady. Happy Saturday, everybody. Although it's not a very happy Saturday for me. I have woken up with a stye in my eye, so it looks like I've been punched. Can you see it? Probably not too. It's better from this way. Yeah. Ow. It's all swollen and sore. So I'm having a day staying in and just reading my book. The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. I am on chapter 2 now, and so far so good, though as I mentioned in my live stream last night, the book, the chapters told from Leon's perspective, the bloke's perspective, they seem very like just straightforward, like not full sentences, and it's like lazy writing, but I gather that there must be a reason for that, because the first chapter told from the woman, Tiffy's point of view, was like a normal novel writing. So yeah, I guess it's just the way he speaks, his kind of personality, which I will learn more about today. My eye hurts. Why? I need to go to the shops, or well, the pharmacy today, and get some eye stye cream, I think.
styes are brought on like if a hair follicle is stuck, or you know, like it can get infected and stuff. But it's also like from stress, and I know that I'm stressed, and I'm so annoyed because I've literally just booked annual leave at work for a week, and I wanted to take like a week out, so because England has had the most gorgeous sunny weather lately, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. I'm just gonna spend a week in the sun reading books, relaxing, writing. I mean, I contacted a designer in London this morning to mock up a cover design for my latest book because I want to get it up for pre-sale. But the weather is terrible. Like, it is set, like the forecast is just rain, like 90% to 100% for a week. Awesome. But yes, I just cannot be bothered to get out of my pajamas right now and go to the shops to get stye cream. Ow. Every time I move my eye, it hurts. God, yeah, 4 chapters in, and this book is for me. I actually just want to cry. She's just found out that her ex is now engaged. That happened to me at Christmas time. I found out that my ex in Australia, no one has broken my heart the way that he did. I absolutely adored him, and I thought he was my forever person. And I found out on Christmas Eve that he was engaged to a girl that he hadn't been with nearly as long as me, and who he now lives with in the same flat that we had together. We all are stuff. But anyway, let's not get into that. Yeah, so she's just had this bomb drop that her ex is engaged, and she's at this club and all of her friends are there to kind of support her. And yeah, don't know what her reaction to that's going to be, but I can't imagine it's going to be good, because apparently they broke up like 3 months ago, and she's now at this club, and every like good looking single guy that's flirting with her, she's kind of like not that interested, because in her head she doesn't feel ready to be with someone else yet, which I totally get. It took me ages to like figure it out this time around. Like, after me and Miles broke up, it took me a long time to, I think I'm still struggling to open my heart back up and yeah, start a new relationship and be the loving, caring person that I am deep down. I just got really hurt by Mark and Miles and all of them. So yeah, this book, hard hitting, enjoyable, but definitely a bit of a tearjerker moment there for me.
It is not getting any better. Ow.
I think sometimes you need weekends like this, just no plans, be by yourself and enjoy your own company. Like, I can be a bit of a recluse when I want to be, but when I want to see people, then I really want to see people, and I kind of have to, or I will go batshit crazy. So right now I am enjoying it. I've got a sausage roll in the fridge that I can have for lunch. I've got some salmon, some rice, I've got some vino for later when it's a reasonable drinking hour. There's a new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race that I really want to watch down under in Australia. And there's a new Married at First Sight episode as well. So just a really nice, cozy, proper Jade day inside hiding away from the bad weather and people because I look rubbish and my eye is swollen.
Okay, what is this? I feel like a lot of this book was written for me. I don't know exactly how old this girl is, but she's at this bar and now it's, you know, it's revealed that she's recently single. She broke up with her boyfriend 3 months ago, and that's exactly the amount of time that me and my ex have been apart permanently now. We were up and down for quite a while. So, and she's like rediscovering like single life and stuff, and she's at this bar, and so she's, well, there's one difference, she's 6 foot, I'm a bloody midget. So she's at this bar and she's found this like tall enough guy for her, and she's like, he's probably in his mid-30s, do I fancy him? If I do, I could shag him. Not in those words, but you know. And this is quite funny, thinking, oh, she must be younger then, because mid-30s is kind of norm for me now, as I am now 30. Yay. But yeah, like, I'm relating to her a lot, because it's like she's recently single, she's struggling financially, she needs to find a place, and now she's reached out to this Leon dude and they are going to meet. Obviously she moves in as per what the title suggests, and that little bit down there, and they don't meet, so something obviously goes wrong and she moves in anyway. Leon needs the money to keep paying some dude called Sal, but Leon has a girlfriend called Kay who he thinks will have a bit of an issue with the fact that the Flatshare is going to be with a woman. So now he's got to tell her that. But that is where we are in the book so far, and I am actually really enjoying it. What a nice little weekend. Okay, so Leon is coming across as a little bit of a jerk. A, he doesn't speak normally, he doesn't have time or doesn't have the energy to speak like a normal human being. And B, he thinks that Tiffy, well, yes, okay, her voice message that she left him was slightly bizarre. He's like, oh no, she's annoying, but it's the only option, and I'll never actually have to see an annoying woman. He sounds like an arrogant ponce.
It's also come out, right? I persevered with Leon's chapter of very robotic sounding writing, and it turns out he doesn't really like to talk much, so that is probably why his the way his chapters are coming across are very monotone and not full sentences and stuff. So yeah, there's a reason behind it. Not quite sure how I feel about that yet though. I mean, it doesn't take much to just speak like a normal person, not robot. This girl Tiffy, she's busy leaving this voice message for Leon about moving into the flat and some of her concerns and stuff, and the poor girl really cannot leave voice messages. She's very like ditzy and silly. I love it. It's already making me laugh. It's just like a proper feel-good, light, easy read, which is exactly what I need, especially now that I feel very shit.
Right, so back from the pharmacy, and they've given me, they didn't have the ointment, which is what I normally like when I have a stye in my eye. They gave me these drops, and I hate eye drops so much, but for the treatment of minor eye infections, let's do this. Put 1 to 2 drops into the affected eyes 4 times daily. Read package leaflet before use. It's not gonna tell me anything other than to like shake it probably, so let's just do that. Oh, it's so red. I look like I've got bloody pink eye. How'd you get that, Jade? Not from sex, that's for sure. Right, what do I do? Do I shove it inside my eye? Right, okay, and maybe I should read the packaging. Into the affected eye. So, there we go. Right, I hate this. Ugh. Oh. How many drops did it say? No, I'm not with it today. 1 or 2, okay, I need 1 more. Beautiful. Let's see if that helps us at all.
Ugh. What's the difference? Can you see? I need to pluck my eyebrows.
I am just about to light some incense and cozy up with a movie. I want to read, but my eye is so sore. So I'm going to just mellow out tonight, not use my eye too much, even though a movie is still using your eye, but you know. I'm watching this movie on Netflix called Escape Room, and it is a thriller. Now, tell me, please, if you're watching this to this point, do you enjoy watching thrillers or horrors, and can you do it by yourself? I live alone, so it's quite scary for me, especially like with this flat, how creaky and old it is to watch scary movies, but I bloody love them. And tonight I just feel like a proper creepy movie, so we're watching Escape Room. Incense is on, the wine is poured, the plant is watered. I don't really remember what this premise was. Oh, it says so on Netflix. It says 6 strangers use their wits to survive a series of deadly mystery rooms that cater to their worst fears or die trying. There we go. I mean, I've heard of these escape room things, and I'm not very good at puzzles and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I have a very, like, logical brain. And maybe if I'm in that kind of situation, maybe it will be different, but I don't think that that would be really my strong suit. But I've never been in that kind of situation, have I? So I don't know. But puzzles and things where I have to kind of figure things out aren't really my thing. Yeah, just, I don't like very straightforward things, but I do love this kind of stuff. So let's watch it and see how we go. Eventually I will read this poor book. It is there, right there, crying for my attention. But I don't know, watching a movie seems to be less stressful on the eye than reading a book right now. And my eye is sore, so there's my excuse. I'm already scared it hasn't even started. Come on, sweetheart, protect me. I would be dead already. I'd be dead already. Too many numbers. I love cooking, and I'm always looking for new recipes. So I just found a new recipe that I'm very excited to try. Right, so this dish is so far slow cooked salmon on lemons. We're gonna do some salt, some pepper. I love my chili flakes, and some more lemons which need to be chopped. Bloody love garlic. Just do like chunks of garlic, just so it infuses everything. That sounds perfect to me. Yum, 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 yum. Garlic chunks. Right, I don't have vegetable broth, so we're doing chicken broth, which, you know, salmon, God knows how that's going to go, but we're going to pour that in, and then I think I'm going to put some white wine in there, because, you know, salmon and white wine just go perfectly. So, I mean, I've got a little bit left there, let's just shove that in as well. You know what's funny? Chicken lasts a couple of days. Chicken broth lasts until 2022. How?
Hello. Hi. It's day 1 of my annual leave, and it started out great. My laptop has now officially died. Knew it was coming, but my life. Now I need to go buy a new laptop. Took myself out for a 7k run just to I'm so irritated. Just when I save up, you know, tooth, laptop, car, everything breaks, and now I'm gonna be left with nothing all over again. When does it get better?
Ugh, why is life so hard? I just came back from the bank because now I'm on annual leave for a week. I was like, okay, cool. What I'll do is I will finally go up and open a bank account. But alas, that is not possible because I cannot get post to my address, which no one seems to understand, that I can't get post. I don't have a post box, I don't have a letterbox. No one will find this flat regardless. I can't get it sent to a friend's address because they need it to be sent to my physical address that the card is registered to. I can't get finance because I don't have 3 years worth of address history in the UK, even though I have a British passport. That means I can't get a laptop and pay it off. I can't get a new car and pay it off. I have to spend everything right up front, bang, and that is literally impossible. I'm going to cry.
Right. It has been a productive day and it's not even 12 o'clock yet. I've gone for a 7k run. I took my laptop to the doctor's. We're gonna wait for the verdict on that one. I've got an appointment booked at none other than Apple in a couple of hours time to go and potentially buy an Apple Mac, which is a laptop I have been wanting and thinking about for a long time. Ugh. Oof, this is gonna be expensive. If only I could get finance like a normal human could. Oh, and I put on a spaghetti bolognese in a slow cooker. So, productive day so far. Let's just wait for the verdict of this car. I mean, car, that too. No, wait for the verdict on the laptop. And then it will determine buying another one. So I'm just chilling outside in the sun on a rare sunny day in England. And there's a part in this book now, I'm on page 74, and oh my goodness, it's so true. So now Tiffy's like, she's all confused because she saw her ex on this cruise ship that she was working on, and he gave her like this sexy stare, but then he texted her something really sweet and friendly, but she didn't respond to it because her friends were like, no, do not go back there. And she's like trying to figure out why she still feels a certain way about him when, you know, he most likely cheated on her and treated her like utter dog shit. And I really like her one friend, Mo. She's asking him these questions. She's like, I'd like him to talk to me, or at least acknowledge me. I don't know where his head is at. He seemed so mad at me about the flat, but then that message after I saw him on the cruise ship was really sweet, so I don't know. I want him to call. Ugh, I clench my eyes. Why is that? And then Mo says, maybe you spent a lot of time being told you couldn't manage without him, Mo says gently. That would explain why you want him back, even when you don't want him. And that's so true, although in my case it's really me that was telling myself that I couldn't be or survive without an ex. Whereas, I mean, look at me now, I'm bloody thriving. I'm feeling grand, so sometimes it just takes a bit of perspective. Oh, that sun is glorious. I'm absolutely loving the vitamin D. I did a thing. Say hello to my little friend. I got a new laptop, so I do apologise if the quality of my video editing has gone down in this video, but I'm now using iMovie, so I need to learn. I did get up early this morning and have some tutorials and watch some stuff on YouTube, and yeah, so I'm getting there slowly. It's very new. There's lots of little nifty handy tricks on the keypad, so we will see. I'm going to end this vlog here because it's getting enormously long for a vlog, and if you've made it this far, pat yourself on the back because that was bloody boring. I am absolutely loving this book and I will continue to vlog, but it will be in a different video because it's just getting far too long and uploading it will take forever. I'll talk to you soon, guys.